Okay, imagine this. It's 1 a.m. in Texas. Kids, actual children, some just 10 years old, are woken up in government shelters, told to grab their bags and put on planes headed for Guatemala. That's what the Trump administration was about to do. Deport dozens of unaccompanied Guatemalan kids in the middle of the night. But here's the twist. A federal judge literally stopped those planes before they could take off. Yeah, we're talking about a story where the difference between life in America and life in danger abroad came down to one judge and a last-minute ruling. And this isn't just about 10 kids. Advocacy groups say up to 600 children were at risk of being put on flights like that. So let's break this down. On Sunday, Judge Parkle Siknanum, yes, Parkle, which sounds like the name of a unicorn, but trust me, she's very real, issued a temporary restraining order blocking Trump's deportation plan for Guatemalan children. Why? Because lawyers rushing to court arguing that these kids would face abuse and persecution if they were sent back. And here's the thing, these aren't kids who snuck in with their families. They're unaccompanied minors. They came here alone. Many are in the middle of immigration cases, and under U.S. law, they're supposed to get protections. But instead of following the process, the Trump administration tried to move them out of the country fast, calling it repatriation and saying it was about family reunification. Sounds nice, right? Except a lot of parents say nobody asked them. Some literally showed up at migrant reception centers in Guatemala City waiting for their children, only to find out the flights had been stopped. One mom, Xiomara Lima, said a 70-year-old son called her at 1 a.m. from Texas saying he was being flown back. She went to the center, waited for him, and then found out, no, the plane never came. This is the chaos families are living through. Now, Trump's team is saying this isn't deportation. We are just reuniting kids with their parents back home. But here's a contradiction. Lawyers for the children say many of these kids are pending asylum cases. Some told U.S. officials they have credible fears of violence if they're sent back. That means under federal law, you can't just put them on a plane. So is this reunification or is it just mass deportation with a friendlier name? And let's not forget, Guatemala is not exactly a safe place for many of these kids. Poverty is crushing, gangs target young people, and the whole reason they left in the first place is often because home isn't safe. So calling it reunification is kind of like saying you're taking a kid out of a burning house and then tossing them back inside because technically the family lives there. Judge Suknanan stepped in at the last second. Advocacy groups filed for an emergency injunction Sunday morning, and by the afternoon, she ordered that not only 10 kids but all unaccompanied children at risk were protected. And she did not mince words. She demanded Trump's lawyers confirm that the planes had already taken off. One official admitted one plane may have taken off, but it returned. Think about that. Kids were already on board. These weren't just plans on paper. This was happening in real time. For at least 14 days, his order blocks deportation. But after that, it's anyone's guess.